on, the police were forced to fire in the air to actually ensure that the protests didn't go out of hand in Sangli. That's what we'll be focusing on now, because the police had to open fire, and that actually sparked quite a bit of a trouble. Intermittent violence has been rocky parts of western Maharashtra after a day's lull due to Diwali. Farmers torched the police jeep in Kolhapur Gargoti Road in Maharashtra in the morning today. Police had to lathi charge protesting farmers as they pelted stones and cops deployed on duty. Sugarcane farmers in Maharashtra have been protesting since last week to demand better prices for their produce. Alright, so those are the latest pictures, or rather pictures from yesterday. Today we got reports that a police jeep was torched by farmers. So obviously we go across now to Pankaj Upadhyay, a correspondent who's tracking all details. And Pankaj, what is the situation like in that region now? Because it almost seemed like all of western Maharashtra was on the boil.
Aditya, fresh violence has now erupted in Satara as well. While that we were maintaining that Satara is the only place that was peaceful since the morning hours, but now we are hearing that some stone pelting incidents has taken place in Satara as well. Earlier, we heard report that police had to fire on air in Sangli area as well to disperse the crowd, because angry farmers had gathered in the middle of the highway. At the same time, there have been reports from Kolhapur area as well. So these three places, Satara, Sangli and Kolhapur, remain critical, and that's on account of the fact that farmers have given a final word that unless, of course, the Chief Minister himself comes out and gives an assurance that their demands would be seen through and there would be a formal discussion on it, they will not take their agitation and their protest back. And this is the result why in various small pockets across these three places that we are hearing of various incidents taking place since the morning hours.
Right, Pankaj, we've also were getting word that Arvind Kejriwal or one of his representatives might go to Yerawara jail to meet Raju Shetty, the MP who's been jailed after these protests. Have you gotten any confirmation on that as of now?
Aditya, what's happening is not just Arvind Kejriwal, but the various other political parties seems to have been jumping into this entire fray, and the entire motive now seems as if all the political parties and personalities want to gain the maximum political brownies here. Not just Arvind Kejriwal, many of the local experts I have had a word with this morning was saying, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal seems to have no work here. He will only agitate the matter further here. And NCP Supremo himself, Sharad Pawar, the kind of statement that he really came out with yesterday has shown the Shekari Sangathan to the maximum. They clearly mentioned that they were not expecting such kind of low and shallow remarks from a person of a stature of that of Sharad Pawar. At the same time, Shiv Sena has also come out in the open, going up to the extent and saying that if at all the farmers feel that they have been wrong to a great extent, they should go and take a revenge as well. So the entire matter of trying to pacify the stuff and kind of rectify the entire matter seems to have been put in the back burner. What now seems to be the main concern of the political parties is get the maximum political brownies out of this issue. Aditya.
Right, Pankaj, thanks a lot for joining us and giving us those details. Now, the Swabhimani Shetkari Sangathan is going ahead with its agitation for a higher price for sugarcane crop despite the Chief Minister's appeal. The matter has been complicated with several key players jumping into the agitation, as Pankaj was talking about. Anna Hazare has bagged Shetty and slammed the centre and state government for neglecting farmers. Arvind Kejriwal too has joined the protest. He's expected to meet farmer leader Raju Shetty in Pune on Friday, but obviously locals are actually against that move. They do not want Shetty to meet Kejriwal because that will just inflame tensions further and not resolve the matter. He tweeted saying that only when the data on how many NCP, BJP and Congress leaders own sugar mills is out will it be known why the government is not giving better prices to the sugarcane farmers. The fresh violence has erupted despite Maharashtra Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan's appeal for calm. He's assured that he will take the demands of the farmers to the Rangarajan Committee at the centre. The Chief Minister's appeal seems to have fallen on deaf ears. The Chief Minister also tried to assure the farmers that a decision will be taken in the winter session of the House, but that is something that the farmers are not very happy about.